Hi everyone and welcome to the Bondi Market Wrap for August 2023. Now, in the month of August, there were 60 registered sales on IP data. This is up from 50 in the month of July, which is on trend because obviously the month of July, people go on holidays and then they ramp up to put their property on the market at the very end of July, start of August. Some would say the market's firing. Other people would say it's pretty strong. We're seeing a lot of people through properties. So I put a property on the market. Our first weekend, there were 22 groups through the property. Another property, I had 30 groups through. So the pent-up demand for that July winter period is definitely out there, and buyers want to go out there and purchase property. Over the last 8 weeks, there have been 3 semi-sales in our marketplace, 2 of which were over 7 million, and the other one was for 6.25. Now, it goes to show that extremely well-built, architecturally designed products in our marketplace are very, very attractive to buyers. And if you put the right product to the market, there is definitely a rich buyer pool who will pay the money for it. So in August, there were 23 houses and semis sell, which is significantly up from the month of July. Again, there were 13 houses and semis sell in July. There were a lot of apartments sold last month. There were 37 in fact, but majority of them had a lease in place or were vacant. So it goes to show you one thing. Investors are out there trying to get rid of debt off their balance sheet. So they're either selling the property vacant and styled, or they're selling it with a lease in place. My understanding or observation in that is if it's leased, the owners have a greater desire to get rid of it. Properties that are vacant and styled, the market has timed it well for those vendors, and they're making sure that whatever the price is, it's the highest in the market at that potential time, because they can control a few elements of the sale. They can control the presentation, they can control when you've got open for inspections, and they can put it either the auction on site or in rooms. The presentation is one of the main things that sells the property. So over the next couple of months, I anticipate that trend will increase as interest rates get potentially higher between now and Christmas. There will be some people having to trade investment properties, and you'll see that it's an investor straight away by either at the bottom of the link, it'll say currently leased for 1,100 a week, or it'll be vacant and styled. On the houses side, majority of people who are selling their home, very rarely will they vacate from it. There are exceptions of the rule, but I'd say that most of the houses and semis that we're trading, the families are still living in the property. The 2 standout sales for the month were 36 Denham Street in Bondi. It's the brick smart semi. It's one of the most beautifully architecturally designed buildings you'll see in our marketplace. It has a real presence to it, and when you drive past it, majority of people say, wow, that is a wonderful home. The other semi that sold in North Bondi was for 7.5 million. Again, another award-winning architect, another award-winning builder, and that sold for 7.5 million. It was a beautiful house. It had a basement parking with a lift. September, October and November will definitely be strong selling periods. There are a huge amount of buyers that have been sitting on the fence for the last 12 months waiting for the right home. I'm having more conversations with people who are saying to me, look, we've been looking for the right place. We feel that the market could change early next year. So what we're prepared to do now is sell without finding a house to buy or an apartment to move into, and look at the prospects of actually leasing for the next 12 months with the potential volatility that could occur next year. I think one thing which has been in our favor along the Eastern Beaches is that we're still down about 30% of stock. REA have confirmed this, Domain have confirmed this, and also CoreLogic have confirmed. But specifically around the Eastern Beaches, we're pretty light on stock. For instance, if you're looking for a property around Bondi Junction, currently on Domain, there's only 4 options. Of the 4, I've got 1 of those for sale. So there's a fair few properties of houses and semis in that marketplace, and there's only 4 properties to purchase. So as stock starts to increase between now and Christmas, that buyer pool will slowly evaporate, but we feel in the market, the consensus along all my colleagues is that there's quite a few buyers that need to purchase before the heat comes out of the market. As always, good luck to all the buyers, good luck to all the sellers, and if you need anything, let me know. Thank you.